Hey there, how there, ho there. It's Jeff Cutter Down. Welcome you to back to the Toronto versus LA Battle Royal for PC Replay Baseball. I checked all the PC Replay Baseball seasons I have and the Diamond Decades and everything else for Toronto versus LA. Now, do note that I do have some Dodger teams pre 1977, but because I wanted to do Toronto and LA at the same time, anything before 77 does not count for the Dodgers franchise. There have been plenty of them. Like I have plenty of other seasons and all that. But anyway, we are having it. We did 3 games last time. The 77 Blue Jays against the 93 Dodgers. The eighth place teams for both franchises. Well, I did a Toronto Canada Cup thing with the 8 best Blue Jay teams around. But yeah, well, most recognizable. But anyway, the 77 Blue Jays shocked the 93 Dodgers 3-2. The 93 Dodgers, memorable for beating the Giants on the final day of the season, preventing San Fran from going to a one-game playoff with Atlanta for the NL West title. And the 77 Blue Jays, this was in their inaugural season. Blue Jays scored 3 runs in the second. LA scored 2 runs in the ninth, but they won. Lance Jamhek with the win. Vukovic the save. Hershiser the loss. And the player of the game was Lemajek. The 2023 Dodgers, the team that fell in the LDS to the Diamondbacks, take on the 98 Blue Jays with Roger Clemens and their biggest win total since the World Series years. And of course, Tim Johnson being a good manager until they found out he lied. So the Dodgers were down 2-0 after 6.5. It looked like the Blue Jays were going to pull one out of the hat, but 2 in the ninth won it for them. Max Muncy went deep up Clemens to tie the game at 2. Dave Steve couldn't get an out. Kershaw won 7 2/3 with 11 strikeouts, but with the game being close, they had to go with Joe Kelly. The MVP was Chris Taylor. And the 2020 Blue Jays, the team that went to the playoffs because of in the COVID shortened season. Of course, they couldn't play games in Toronto because of no cross-border travel. The 2004 Diamond, the Dodgers were picked as the number 6 team because they won the division on the second last day thanks to Steve Finley's grand slam. The 2020 Jays won 5-3 as TJ Such of all people beat Jeff Weaver with Romano to save. Dodgers were up 3-0, but the Blue Jays scored 3 in the 7th. Thanks to some great hitting by Vladdy Guerrero Jr. 3 RBIs. Weaver went 6 2/3 in Dryford. Toronto, Hyun Ryu 1 2/3. Baroki went 2 1/3. Such 3 2/3. K 1 inning, and then Romano. So we've done 3 games. We're doing a 40-minute time limit, of course. So we're going to be doing 3 games today, hopefully. The ranked number 5 teams, the 2023 Blue Jays that went to the wildcard series against the Twins. At the same time, I was fighting a health issue, which has subsided in a bit. Yeah, they were taking care of Minnesota in the wildcard round. And the 2016 Dodgers are the 5th best team, if you can imagine that. You know, the 2016 Dodgers won the NL. I think it was against Washington, wasn't it? The NLDS, something like that. But yeah, in the NLCS, they had to go up against the Cubs, who were looking for their first World Series appearance in 7 decades, which they got, and the Dodgers lost Game 6 in Chicago. So we're going to have the 2016 Dodgers hosting the 2023 Blue Jays. That's a person with my Maeda. The 2023 Blue Jays. Nathan Lucas. Well, Kevin Kiermaier. There's Kevin Kiermaier. Kevin Biggio. 2016 Dodgers. All right. So that's the lineups. And yes, of course, I've taken out the pre-game music so I don't get copyright infringement.
Replay Radio is live from Los Angeles. Top of the first.
So Kenta Maeda is a pitcher for the Dodgers in this thing. He'll take on George Springer, the powerful leadoff guy that the Blue Jays mortgaged a lot of money in free agency in 2021 to get this guy. And he hits it ugly, who gets Memphis. Of course, we all know George Springer is a hero in real life because a few days ago, of course, this being on the Wednesday, a few days ago, George Springer hit that 3-run home run in the 7th inning off Luzardo. And the Blue Jays are now in the 2025 World Series against the Dodgers. That's why we're doing this.
One out, bases empty.
There's Bobo Black Sheep Bichette, who actually led the MLB in hits, even though that he sat out September because of injury. I don't know if he'll be back for the World Series. Who knows? Anyway, here's the pitch for him. He gets a single to left field. And 89 wins for the Blue Jays.
One out, man on first.
Base hit, and now here's Brendan Belt, who was a big acquisition for Toronto. And he lines out to Kendrick from left field, 2 down.
2 outs, man on first.
And here goes Vladdy Jr. 24 years old.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the first.
Bottom of the first, we have Howie Kendrick leading off against Chris Bassett Hound. But yeah, Bassett Hound a couple of days ago came out for the 8th inning against the Mariners in the bullpen. Howie Kendrick. Left field, 3 years later, he would hurt the Dodgers by hitting a postseason grand slam. Kendrick, grounder Chapman, you beat. It's 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
And here comes Corey Seager, shortstop. Third. Hits the cabin, and he gone. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here goes Adrian Gonzalez. And he hits it Biggio, and he's gone. So Cameron Biggio doing his job.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoo!
Top of the second.
Onto the second. Matt Chapman, ice cream, playing third base when he was Blue Jays and the Giants. Hit to Turner, and possible error. 46? No. That is a
1 out, base is empty.
Now Whit Merrifield left field. A big acquisition for Blue Jays in the trade deadline. The infield single. A single because he wants to mingle.
1 out, man on first.
Here's Cameron Biggio, who's oft injured. Basically dead period.
1 out, man on first.
The only number that did not have consequence. Biggio.
2 outs, man on first.
Here comes Alejandro Kirk. It's a Utley and Woot. And Kirk with 2 home runs in game 1 against the...
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the second.
Bottom of the second, Dodgers have Turner, Puig, and Hernandez. So Justin Turner, Goat Boy is named because of his long French hair and his red beard in the playoffs. Sashins, right.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Yasiel Puig, troublemaker in sorts. And he hits at the third base, and he's gone. It's 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Kiki Hernandez, as they call him. Only 24 at that time. He was the LCS MVP in 2018.
It's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of the third.
Blue Jays, bottom of their order, Kevin Kiermaier, known for his Superman catches. Did he go deep? Nope. Hey, he's got a single, that's okay.
No outs, man on first.
Here comes Springer. Kiermaier might steal. What do you want?
No outs, man on first.
If it was a plus, then he has to try to steal. Springer will take a root. Second.
No outs, men on first and second.
Here's Bobo.
1 out, men on first and second.
Belt to first and double play.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the third.
Sashins, strike. 3.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Utley. Actually, he was public enemy number 1 for the Mets, because when the Mets and Dodgers met in the LCS, Matt in the playoffs, Utley did a terrible slide.
1 out, man on second.
Here comes Rock Jock.
1 out, Men on first and
38.
second.
It's a little too early for an intentional freaking block. And a leaping play by Bichette. Possible double play. Ooh, possible double play. It's higher, so that's a double play. Beautiful.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Top of the fourth.
So we go to the 7th, technically. And it is 5-0 23 Blue Jays. So we're gonna skip ahead to the 9th. Because it's a blowout. Yep, it's 5-0. Pedro Baez is on the bump. Brendan Belt, who made a 3-run tater tot. You might as well let him hit. And he lines out to Peterson.
1 out, bases empty.
Kirk with the other RBIs. Vladdy's what? 2 for 3. Yeah, he was 1 for 3. Vladdy's 1 for 4. We're gonna get rid of him, and it's gonna be Dalton Varsho who's gonna come in. I'm actually surprised he's not getting the bats. This thing. Deep fly to right. He looked like he was gonna take it deep.
2 outs, bases empty.
Matt Chapman's 1 for 4. They're gonna let him rest. And we're gonna go with Espanol to pinch hit.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning. Bottom of the 9th.
On the 9th, Chris Bassett is third base, so Espanol will play third base. And first base will be taken over by Horowitz. Hunter Horowitz is going to play first base. Bassett is on B grades, but he is pitching. You know what? Seager is going to come to the plate. Seager, Egon, and Turner. Did he go deep? I think he did. He did.
No outs, bases empty.
That soul. I like that fucking rock and roll. We're gonna go with Jimmy Garcia to pitch to Egon. Hit to second and a possible error. Ooh, crapple. Let's beat that. It has to be very high. And it's not. 26.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Bernard Turner. Randall Levigio, who gets him out.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here comes Puig. He strikes out. Blue Jays victory time.
Toronto wins the game. Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
Bassett beats Maeda, and Bassett Hound is the MVP. Although Belt says, hey, I hit that 3-run home run off Maeda. I'm the hero. Bijan Kirk also with RBIs. The 23 Blue Jays, 5 runs on 12 hits, 9 left. The 2016 Dodgers 1 run on only 4 hits, and 2 of them by Seager, with 4 left on base. Maeda, Stripling, and Baez are your 3 pitchers for the Dodgers. Bassett and Garcia for the Blue Jays. And that's the third win out of 4 for the Blue Jays. Now the number 4 teams. The 2016 Blue Jays, who beat the Rangers in 3 straight in the ALDS, and on the Josh Donaldson, Matt Dash, and of course that famous camera angle that saw the poster. Rather be punched in May than knocked out in October because of the whole fight between Batista and Rougned Odor, which Texas thought they won, but then all of a sudden the Blue Jays knocked the Rangers out. They were easy prey for Cleveland in the ALCS. And for the Dodgers, their number 4 team is the 85 Dodgers that went to the NLCS, had it 2-2 with the 85 Cardinals, but then in Game 5, Ozzie Smith, who never hit a home run lefty in his career, left-handed. He was a switcher, but left-handed. He managed to pull one to right field. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. And then Game 6, Jack Clark hit a home run because the Dodgers didn't want to walk didn't want to walk him to pitch that blank and blank Van Slyke. Although Van Slyke said he was struggling in that NLCS, and he was. So unfortunately, Jack Clark ruined the 85 Dodgers. All right, so let's play it. We're in T-Dot for this one. The 85 Dodgers, the year of my birth. Duncan Landreau, Matt Guerrero, Greg Brock. I think he played well. Mike Marshall, Mike Soja, saying, Candy Maldonado, my ass. It's going to be Enos Cabell. I'm going to put Enos Cabell in at DH. And the 2016 Blue Jays, Batista, Donaldson, Edwin, Saunders, Tuillo, Martin, Fuller, Smoke, Devin Travis. The oft-injured Devin Travis. I could have easily gone with Colabello or Darwin Burney, but I'm going with Devin Travis to be second base. Yeah, Edwin deserves to play DH.
Replay radio is live from Toronto. Top of the first.
At the Rogers Center, Marcus Stroman, the Stro Show, who pitched for the 2016 Blue Jays. In 2015, he actually came back from a massive injury, and everyone thought he was out for the whole year, but he came back in September and helped us in the postseason stretch. Mariano Duncan, future Blue Jay, on the mound at the plate. It's at the Tulo, and he's out at first. One down.
One out, base is empty.
And now Kenny Landreau, center field, decent player. Hits to Donaldson. Ooh, possible error. That's where 35 hits at 32. And
2 outs, base is empty.
And here's Bill Matlock, known for being a batting title activator, and the Dodgers needed him for the stretch drive. He wore number 52 on the team. Weird enough.
2 outs, man on first.
Now here's Pedro Guerrero, a legendary Dodger. He's on the OTB Legends League. And a nice play by Tulo.
No runs, no hits, and one left on. Bottom of the first.
On the first, Fernando will do his whole eye-looking thing. He was 24. Time, he will face Jose Batista ball in right field. Of course, 2015 was when the Blue Jays get better. Batista's 3-run home run and backflip to ruin Texas in the ALDS. But Batista did pretty well this year. Hits it to stop. Out.
One out, base is empty.
Here comes Josh Donaldson, the 2015 AL MVP. And he will line out to Brock at first base. Brock.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Edwin, DH, who was the hero in 2016 for the Blue Jays because they had to go to a wild card game against Baltimore just to get into the playoffs against the number 1 seed Texas Rangers. And of course, it was his 3-run home run in the 11th that won the game. All four.
2 outs, man on first.
Here comes Michael Saunders, the pride of British Columbia. Did he go deep? No, he didn't.
Two outs, men on first and third.
Tulo. Big job. The Blue Jays actually could have drafted Tulo in 2005 as a shortstop, but they drafted Rusty freaking Adams, who failed miserably. 10 years later, the Blue Jays got him from Colorado in the trade that had a couple of prospects come to Colorado. I actually was shocked because nobody said anything about Tulo coming to the Rockies. I mean, the Blue Jays, and I was shocked. Pitching away, and he will line out to Guerrero. That's Pedro.
No runs, 1 hit, and 2 left on. Top of the second.
Dodgers back at the plate. Their number 5 hitter, Greg Brock, is coming to the plate. And he doubles to right field, but he still has to play on a hawk. So Brock with the double.
No outs, man on second.
And here comes Mike Marshall, not the guy who said he could throw 5 different ways of screwball. No, this is the hitter, Mike Marshall. Hit to Tulo, and he gets him at first. Brock will hang on because
1 out, man on second.
Here's Mike Scioscia, the catcher, who grew into being the catcher of the team. He dribbles to the left field corner, and the Dodgers are now 1-0. What did he say? M. Scioscia.
1 out, man on second.
Well, anyway, here's Steve Sachs, the second baseman, who was in that Simpsons episode, Home at the Bat, where the police basically arrested him for every crime in New York City, but, you know, it was just some faint excuse because the police were embarrassed by Homer's stuff at the softball game, and they wanted revenge. He will be robbed by Tulo. Possible double play. Did Scioscia get picked off? It is. So it's a double play. But the Dodgers do score. All right.
1 run, 2 hits, and none left on.
2 doubles.
Bottom of the second.
On the second, and here's Russell Martin, the pride of Blue Beach. And that's a croissant. Strikeout there.
1 out, bases empty.
Here comes Kevin Pillar, known for his center field. Plays the Superman. Ground ball to Madlock, and he out.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here's Justin Smoke, good first baseman. And he strikes out. Fernando's on fire.
They go down quietly, nothing doing this half inning.
Shoo!
Top of the third.
Enos Cabell, the DH, the veteran. I put him in. And Titulo, and he out at first. I think Jay Johnson. Is Jay Johnson?
1 out, bases empty.
I think he is. Has to be. Oh, there's Jay Johnson. Yeah, because I'm like, Jay Johnson was part of the Red Dodgers. I read his autobiography. Ground ball to Devin, and he's out at first. Devin Travis, the oft injured.
2 outs, bases empty.
He just kept getting injured. Landro, ground ball to Travis. He got him. That's the end of the inning.
And just like that, the inning's over.
Just like that.
Bottom of the third.
Bottom of the third, and here comes Devin Travis. Fernando pitches to him, and he will whiff. Devin.
1 out, bases empty.
No, only three. Only three. It's Batista. Hit or miss. Looks like it's going to be a 36. No, sir. He needed 54. And a fly ball. Pedro makes the catch.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here comes Donaldson. And he'll take away. So Fernando looking pretty good.
And just like that, the inning's over.
Like that.
Top of the fourth.
On to the fourth. Well, technically we're on to the seventh. And it is 2-2. So Stroman still pitching. Don't pitch to Marshall. And he will ground it to Donaldson. He out. 1 down.
1 out, bases empty.
Here comes Sosha. He grounds out. Stroman flips it to Smoke. 2 down. I think Stroman.
2 outs, bases empty.
Here's Sats. Right to center. The large are 5, so I don't know if you'll go for a chance. Oh, it's a 6. It actually is a double.
2 outs, man on second.
The one number. And it's Stroman to Cabell. He says, I can get this guy. Good thing he can.
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the seventh.
Like this game. Like the OTB version of taking the ball game actually is fine. Anyway, here's Smoke against Fernando. He lines up, Marshall makes the catch.
1 out, bases empty.
That's not Fernando at all. Here's Travis. Is it?
1 out, man on first.
Pedro and Sosha. Batista bomb. Come back to Fernando, he should be able to get the double play. It is a double play.
That's their second double play turn today. No runs, 1 hit, and none left on. Top of the 8th.
Duncan.
1 out, bases empty.
Let's check on the 3. Here's Andrew. It's the center, and I think that's going to be the end of it for Stroman. Yep, they have to.
1 out, man on second.
Yep, they've got to take it because you can't let Madlock in. So it's going to be Pat Vendette. You can use what they call a switch pitcher. The pitch to Madlock. Ground ball to Travis. He's out at first. Landro removed the third because that's supposed to the right side of the infield.
2 outs, man on third.
And now here's Pedro. Carrera.
Ball 4.
They will intentionally walk Pedro to get to Brock.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Pedro's got Marshall. I would probably. Nope.
Ball 4.
But they walk him anyway. So now Mike Marshall comes up with the bases juiced.
2 outs, bases loaded.
Well, the Dodgers get revenge for that other game.
Ball 4.
Oh, it's a bases loaded walk. You can't do that. So 3-2.
2 outs, bases loaded.
And you can't give him. Yeah, he's not pitching. It will be Ryan Takara who will come in.
Track 3.
One run, one hit, and 3 left on. Bottom of the 8th.
Cadet cannot stop walking people. Fernando to Donaldson. That's it.
No outs, men on first.
Here's Edmund. Head to Duncan and possible error.
No outs, men on first and second. The defense is playing in at the corners.
This is a defensive placement. Fernando says I can catch.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Guerrero says I'm going to take a punt. Fernando says I'm going to have to throw the first. So now Tulo's going to come in. Boost check is not going to be a boost. You take Fernando out.
One out, men on second and third. They've brought the infield in.
I think they will. Yeah, they're going to have to take their chances. And besides, there is a starter. Bobby Castillo is going to come in to pitch. And you're not allowed any other starters. Bobby Castillo is going to come in to pitch. And you go off.
One out, bases loaded. They've brought the infield in.
Nowhere to hide. Russell.
One out, bases loaded. They've brought the infield in.
The three-hitter rule? I did do the three-hitter rule. Here's Millard. And he lines out to right field. Edwin. He's going to try, I think. 2-5, and he will make it. Or 1-9. Speed. All twos. It is a 5, so you had to be that high.
2 outs, men on first and second.
First and second, that is going to be it. Oak is going to hit. Moving back to left field. 2 outs. Pedro will snag it. I would have replaced Smoke.
2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left on. Top of the 9th.
4-3. Yeah, Smoke would have been. I would have replaced Smoke with Darwin Barney. And then Darwin Barney would have been replaced. Yeah, Darwin Barney would have been replaced by Ryan Goins at first base. And now Tapera out. Osuna is the closer. Well, forget his domestic violence crap. Steve Sachs is going to come in. He's had a double. He's going to come in hit. Line drive. Batista. Well, let's see the ballpark effect. Good chance for a hit. It is a 2-6. It is a single by Sachs.
No outs, men on first.
And here comes
the third baseman is playing in.
There is no freaking way you're going to let Capel hit. And it's going to be the legendary Dodgers shortstop Bill Russell who's going to come in.
He's going to lay down a bunt.
Who says, I'm going to bunt. Osuna sees this and can only go to first. So Sachs is on second.
1 out, men on second.
Duncan. And I think that's going to take him out. I would take him out. And it will be the future Blue Jay, Candy Maldonado, who's going to come in to pinch hit. But it's a rare play. Is it an odd number? It is a foul out. Possible foul out. It is a 34, so he fouls out to catcher, 2 down, and now Landro is last
2 outs, man on second.
I think they'll be okay. Fly ball.
Toronto wins a nail biter.
4-3.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye, everybody. So I think that's what is that? 3-2. That's 4-1. Caparral beats Fernando Osuna the win. Donaldson the MVP. Oh, yeah, Osuna the save, and Donaldson the MVP. I don't know though. Honestly, I don't know. But anyway, Dodgers 3 runs on 7 hits and 8 left on base. Toronto 4 runs on 9 hits, 7 left on. Fernando and Bobby Castillo playing Stroman, Fadet, Tapera, and Osuna. So yeah, the Blue Jays I think have won. Yeah, Blue Jays are 4 out of 5. The 23 Dodgers are the only team. What's my time? 30 minutes. Okay, so this will be the last one. 85 Blue Jays, 77 Dodgers. Picked as number 3, the number 3 team I have. 85 Blue Jays. This was the team of the year of my birth. 99 wins, and the pitch 8-1 hit me. So yeah, they won 99 games. They were winning the ALCS 3 games to 1 on the Kansas City Royals, and then all of a sudden they choked, losing the last 3 games. And ironically, this was the first year that the ALCS was a best of 7, not a best of 5. In any other year, like in 1984, years, Toronto would have went to the World Series, taking on those St. Louis Cardinals. Probably lost, but who knows? And even more important, even though that the Blue Jays would have made the World Series, the Cardinals, Ozzie Smith's home run would have been a pennant-winning home run like Chris Chambliss or Travis Ishikawa. The 77 Dodgers, my number 3, the part of the 77 set, they went to the World Series, but Reggie Jackson went boom, boom, boom in Game 6 in front of an ABC crowd with Tom Seaver and Howard Cosell backing up Keith Jackson on call. Toronto goes to Los Angeles. 85 Blue Jays. Mike Matusek. I'm not too sure about Matusek. I'm not really. Where's Cliff Johnson? Cliff Johnson isn't on this roster. He should be. Oh well, we'll go with the former MVP Jeff Burrows to DH. The 77 Dodgers. Their lineup: Lopes, Russell, Smith, Say Garvey, Ron Washington, the future Texas manager. Yeah, right. Ron Washington, my ass. And who do you put? I'm going to put Manny Moda, the veteran Manny Moda, in a DH. Yeah, I think, or Lansford, but no, I'm going to put Manny Moda to DH because he is an icon in Los Angeles.
Replay Radio is live from Los Angeles. Top of the first.
Don Sutton, pretty good pitcher of his own right, Hall of Famer, Connecticut winner. He's on the bump. Damaso, the triple maker at second base. Ground ball, pitcher the first. So Sutton flips it to Garvey, 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Here comes Lloyd Mosby, part of the most impressive outfield of 1985. Shaker, round around the second, and Lopes gets him out. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
And here comes Jesse Barfield. Great player, and then he was traded to the Yankees for Al Leiter. The trade that actually worked out. A base hit by Barfield. A single because he wants the mingle.
2 outs, men on first.
2 outs for George Bell. Great hitter. 2 years later, he would win the AL MVP. A little controversial with the Tramp. And he's
No runs, 1 hit, and 1 left on. Bottom of the first.
On the first, Dave Steve. Great record. Well, he won the ERA title in 1985, but the problem was that he had terrible run support. He was 14 and 13, and now he's got David Lopes, veteran. Up first, and fly ball, Mosby makes the catch. Outfield.
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Bill Russell, not the basketball icon, but the shortstop for the Dodgers. He flies to Bill. 2 down.
2 outs, base is empty.
Here comes Reggie Smith, good player too. And he will also whiff. Steve does his job.
An easy inning to score. 1, 2, 3. Top of the second.
And here comes Jeff Burrows, made the DH, the former MVP of the 1974 season of the Rangers. He'll take a
No outs, men on first.
There's Willie Upshaw, first baseman. But before that, we have to roll that. Possible pickup. Did he pick up Burrows? He did. Burrows made
1 out, base is empty.
Here's Willie Upshaw, good first baseman for the Blue Jays. And he might have poked it out of here. Not into single. He would have been first and second for sure.
1 out, men on first.
Here comes Tony Fernandez. Great shortstop. The Blue Jays developed him well, so much so that they decided to get rid of Alfredo Griffin, traded him to Oakland for Del Cotto. That's how good he was. A larger single by Tony. And shot to third. Runners on corners for Ernie Witt.
1 out,
The
men
last
on first and
original
third.
Blue Jay. part of the 77 team, and then he left the Blue Jays in 1989. Fly ball to the left. Is that deep enough? Yes, sir. Upshot gets wave, and it's a sack.
2 outs, men on first.
Now Grant Smollett's part of that great platoon of Orange. Did he go deep? Oh, he singles. Hernandez will go third base because he knows he can.
2 outs, men on first and third.
Here comes the muzzle. And he will be robbed by Russell.
1 run, 3 hits, and 2 left on. Bottom of the second.
Second, and now Ron save. England, as they call him. Did he go DVD? Possible. 46? It's possible. Yeah, I think he's got it. Waddle, waddle, waddle.
No outs, bases empty.
Steve is fuming. And now here's the senator, Steve Garvey, as they call him. And he will take out Steve Drake.
1 out, bases empty.
Here's Manny Mota, the legend, the 39-year-old. Might as well put a veteran in DH. Of course, there was no DH in the LA days. Hit or miss? Possible miss. So 54, he's out. He needed a 6 on that first die to have a chance.
2 outs, bases empty.
And here's Dusty Baker. Yes, that Dusty Baker.
2 outs, men on first.
Steve Yeager, the catcher. And George goes to the gap. Mosby may have done that. Did he? He did. He needed a 6.
1 run,
You got a
2
4.
hits, and 1 left on.
So it's 1-1. Everyone's gone through 1, right?
Top of the third.
The 77 Dodgers, your number 9 hitter was Rick Monday. Expo fans were throwing his name. So we'll just skip to the 7th because the Blue Jays have gone through 1 rotation. Right? Right. I can see the 7th. Now it's a blowout. I think so. We'll just skip to the 9th. 7-2 for the 85 Blue Jays. Charlie Hood, the knuckleballer, coming in. Remember, he's the guy who gave up Reggie's third home run. Willie Upshaw is not doing too well. 1 for 4. They're up by 5. And I'm going to put the icon, the broadcaster himself, Buck Martinez. 36 years old that year.
Ball 4.
He'll take a walk from wow, Buck Martinez taking a walk.
No outs, men on first.
Here comes Tony Fernandez. He's got 4 singles. Holy smokes. And right to left. Well, that's hit number 5. The question is still a single. Nope. It's only a single.
That's his 5th hit today.
That's something he does every day.
No outs, men on first and second.
First and second for Ernie Litt. And, well, Steve's still on the mound. So the tradition is you don't get rid of the catcher. He gets it to Russell, and possible error. He's a game. Pretty high. It's a 41. It's an E6. Bases are loaded for Rance Molnix.
No outs, bases loaded.
Turn away. Molnix. Infield single. Did they force another Russell error? They sure did. Russell makes 2 errors. It's now 9-2.
No outs, men on second and third. They
Molnix
brought the
will get 1
infield
out.
in.
It's 9-2. They're gonna just form it. Al Downey is coming in. I'm surprised. I didn't really pitch for the 77. I know he pitched in 74, giving up Hank's 715 home run. Don Muzzle is out the door. Rick Leach, the former University of Michigan quarterback, turned baseball player, is going to come in. It is a 7-run game. Third.
1 out, men on second and third.
Now I'm gonna just
They brought the
put
infield in.
everyone out. Well, Mosby did well, but he's gone. Manny Lee's coming in. being the backup short. And he will strike out.
2 outs, men on second and third.
And we're up by 7. Barfield gone. Len Matusek, who was going to be the DH. I changed my mind. He's going to come in and line out to third.
2 runs, 2 hits, 2 errors, and 2 left on. Bottom of the ninth.
That's unusual. Dave Steve still pitching. Center field will now be taken over by Mitch Webster. He's going to come in and play center. Right field will be taken over by Lou Fordham. Second base will be taken over by Garth Orge. First base will be taken over by Cecil Fielder, a young Cecil Fielder. Manny Mota is going to be yanked. It's going to be Rafael Landeskog. It is a 7-run game, so they're going to let him hit. And he'll ground out Wick. Flips it to Fielder, 1 out.
1 out, base is empty.
Dusty Baker is going to be yanked. It's going to be Vic Delaviola, 40 years old. Delaviola. And it's a big set.
1 out, men on first.
Dave Steve's on B grades. It's 9-2. Who the frick cares? Ron Musselman is going to come in. Muscle man. Yeager is going to come out. It's going to be Lee Lacey. He's going to come in to pitch it.
1 out, men on first and second.
Here comes a thing. It's a 5-6. Possible. Ooh. Higher than 1. It's a 4. So it's a balk, and runners move up 1 base. Musselman fucks that up.
1 out, men on second and third.
Well, he hasn't done much. So Glenn Ford is coming in. Thank you. And he pops up to Orge in the infield. 2 outs.
2 outs, men on second and third.
He is a good hitter, so you might as well try. Runners on second and third. Hits at the moment, and he gone.
Toronto wins the game easily. Until next time, this is Replay Radio signing off.
And they're 2-1 in LA territory. Steve beats Sutton. Shaker Mosby is your MVP. 3 RBIs. And then everything got spread out. 9 runs on 15 hits for the Blue Jays. 12 left. Mosby went deep twice. Barfield went deep once. Ron Say went deep off Say, but it doesn't matter. 2 runs on 7 hits. 3 freaking errors. 2 by Russell, 1 by Yeager, and 8 left. They went with Webb after 5 in the third for Sutton, then Webb in 2/3, then Hood, then Downey. Stephen Musselman. So Toronto's been on fire. 5 out of 6. Uncanny. Yeah, this game was blow up. So our final video will have the final 2. The 92 and 93 Blue Jays will be in action, and the 81 Dodgers and 88 Dodgers are in play because those guys are World Series champions. So we'll have World Series champion versus World Series champion. Crazy. Anyway, I'm going to do.